Hello everyone, Zaid here again. I had to abandon the live feed for the Facebook page due to poor connection. But here we are back again, discussing the Levorg. Jacques was with us from Subaru, and Marius van Rensburg. Marius, you were telling me earlier on about, besides the engine, something about the interior?
We've just commented that we really like the blue stitching they've added on the interior. Little bit changes. Cool. We've been saying for years it'll be a really nice trim, and as you can see, it's a small little additive, but it really just makes the car look great. I mean,
it gives us a bit of a quality feel.
Yeah.
This blue strip looks quite cool, actually. I've never noticed that before. Okay, so this car comes with EyeSight as well?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. But is it the same as the XV?
Yeah, so version 3 EyeSight as well. There's a couple of changes that will make it quite tricky, but naturally the one that will hit the market here, we don't know yet what it will present. Okay. For what stands here in this model is like a proof of concept for the South African market.
Okay.
I think it really does portray version 3 really well, and it definitely adds more safety, and again, just adds much more drivability.
I see there's a nice big screen in the middle here. What size is that?
Probably what your 5-inch.
Yeah.
So that comes even bigger in the new Impreza.
Okay.
Premium and the XV.
Ah, there's some light. Thank you. Okay.
No, the key's locked away.
Oh, the key's locked away. Okay, no worries. So what I noticed differently about the other one was the XV's got a NFC little symbol on it. I don't know if it actually works or with the Bluetooth in it. This
near-field connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it does. The new sat-nav and stuff built into the XV is quite phenomenal.
Yeah.
So it's got Android Auto, Apple Play.
I see there's a nice little hill sign button here. What is that for?
That's going to be your head assist there.
Okay.
For you taking off and sign. And
so
handbrake, heated seats. So again, heated seats is
it's
not something we normally see here in the South African market, because I mean, look at our climate; it doesn't get cold enough. But in like the Canadian spec vehicles, it's
right.
trim up kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, I've got a friend in Canada was watching the live video and was telling me about he's actually had this is his second Subaru. He's got the Outback now, and his previous car was I can't remember. Anyway, regardless, he's got an Outback, and he's from Canada, and he couldn't. He was telling me how he was raving about it, going long distances with his cars, and he's loved it ever since he's had one. I love these pedals. I wouldn't mind having these as well. Most of the does all Subarus now come up with these kind of pedals, or is it just the?
They have been,
I haven't paid attention.
They have been coming up with these pedals for quite a couple of years actually, but it's only on certain models. But that's something that's been coming along for quite a couple of years.
Yeah.
Stylish feature.
Not really stylish. I mean, it's actually practical because those other rubber ones keep coming off. So.
Yeah, the little boots that come off.
Yeah. So this steering wheel looks awfully busy. What's happening here?
Well, again, it's simple layout, really.
Yeah. Everything is functional and flows by hand. Everything is accessible. Cruise control over there to change between the SI drive system. SI drive, sports mode, and sport shop.
It's on the steering wheel. Okay. Before it used to be on the side here somewhere, isn't it?
On a couple of the Outbacks and the Legacies, they had a big round knob.
Yeah.
Just underneath the gear lever that you can adjust from side to side to change between SI drive.
So now they put it on the steering. So does this one have sport shop as well?
That'll be there.
Okay.
Sport with a hash.
All right. So this particular model, as we see it today, is effectively an STI.
No. It's you can, if you want to compare it, you can compare it to a WRX.
Okay.
The STIs that we are still going to get here by us will have the old motor, the EJ25, with the big chunky 6-speed manual gearbox.
Okay.
This motor is the new direct injection motor, which the WRX is.
Oh, so this is close to the new XT, more or less.
Yeah, very similar. Yeah, very
okay. Close. And so this sport shop gives it effectively how many gears?
The sport shop changes obviously because it's a CVT gearbox. It's constantly varying, so you don't have a set gear point. They do change from. I can't remember exactly the amount gears. They change from, I think it's between 6 and 7 or 7 and 8.
Okay.
Depending on.
I think the Forester has 8 gears when it goes into sports.
6 gear ratios, but it's like they're not determined. It just pretty much matches.
Absolutely, yeah. It's like two cones crossing one another, so it's not a specific.
Yes, which is quite cool, and it just maintains good torque out the front, and that again creates great drivability.
Yeah.
Cool. What else is happening on the steering wheel there? And what's this other little button then on the side there? I see there's something. Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, that'll be to change between sport, sharp, and intelligence. That is normal sport mode and intelligent, and these are all to do with the cruise control. That's cruise, to set it and to reset and to cancel it. This.
Go.
That most likely would be to do with the
EyeSight. Oh, okay.
EyeSight system, yes.
So the EyeSight system is something like this.
So that one there with the lots of horizontal lines.
Oh, okay.
It's to do with this camera.
Thing, Just don't touch the stereo cameras.
Okay.
very sensitive. Both of these little lumps are the 2 cameras. There's 2 stereo cameras.
Okay.
So the big eye on this guy, always watching.
And it's got a sunroof, which is quite cool.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
Notable feature on most of our models.
So unfortunately we can switch on and show the dial sweep and that type of thing.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So yeah. Marius, you were showing me something about those 3 lights in front. What is the over here? Oh, somewhere on the end of the dashboard, something.
Yeah, so
they will
with
be
the car
right
having
on the front there.
Yeah, Vision 3 EyeSight, and it's pretty much just that I've seen here in the Levorg. It's a cool feature how it's just when the EyeSight system does pick up a car ahead of you with the stereo cameras, it will then detect the range of that ahead of you, and it just throws it up on the windscreen there. Again, just something that adds nice drivability to the vehicle and keeping you safe. So again, the whole design behind one of the major philosophies behind this EyeSight was the fact that they wanted to keep people safe while driving. And passive safety is very important to Subaru. So what they added with that is the fact that now you don't have to look down to your console the whole time to check what the system's doing. You can just look up and you'll automatically kind of just see, and later as you get to know your car a bit more, it'll be in the back of your mind, listen, that's picked up. And again, it just shows you when the system's helping you along. Naturally, it never takes control. It's always just meant to assist.
Great. Okay, let's look at some terms. There's some internal nice handle. What's this? This is your space for your 2 cups. And these things come out, I believe. Is it? Does it come out or something?
Yeah, it should be at the bottom.
There we go. That gives you a bit more space and put your cell phone in and whatever else you want in there. Instead of, the whole couple, argument, how many couples have you got? And it's got 2 USB ports now instead of 1. It's also got the 5-volt DC, so which is pretty.
2 charging ports.
And then
the normal port at the front here in front of the gear lever. You've got you've got two more USB ports.
All right.
The 2 USB ports will most likely be
I should
full of radio as well.
I wonder if I can get the flash going. I can't get the flash going. But anyway, let's just do this. Okay.
So you got another feature they've added here at the back is then for the back USBs.
Oh, there we go. So this, so it's a 2 USB, 1 aux, plus the what's the what's that thingy?
The normal 12-volt socket, the lightest.
Okay, yeah.
So you've got an old school GPS and stuff. Not that you use in Levorg, it's got satellite.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then passengers, you've got 2
here
as
right.
well. Yeah, quite a quirky little update.
That is quite cool. Now the kids would love that.
Yeah, it just shows it's family oriented.
Yeah.
So
and then somewhere in the middle panel is what's in the middle?
Should just be normal cup holders and things, but again, 2 cup holders.
It's quite nice, solid.
Nice piano black trim, so keeping it stylish with nice again, well oriented.
Oh, the stitching is really nice.
Yeah, look, they really did put some nice stuff into the car.
They really did put some nice. Look at the stitching. Look at that. All right, let's go to. Let's have a quick look at the back. Beautiful legroom. I mean, I was sitting in front, so now I'm sitting at the back. Let's see if this and enough legroom space for my knees, which is most cars struggle with that, and which is really awesome. And then of course here's those ports we're talking about. That's really nice stuff. And then you've got your beautiful sunroof there with some lights at the back. Okay, or your usual cup holders on the sides. But let's have a look at the back now. This is one place where the Levorg is fundamentally unique compared to the, let's say, a double X. It's got a boot. So if everything else you saw was effectively a double X, this is a boot. So you've got a lot of space. Golf clubs can fit in here quite easily. Oh, it's actually quite wide.
You're camping in the back of this thing.
Yeah, you're going actually go camping. And we'll just let's have a look at what's underneath the bottom. So you've got not only space for things, and you've got also space for a full spare and all sorts of other safety tidbits, useful stuff. So that's really important. But now for some interesting and more exciting looks. Look at that. That is 2 exhaust pipes, and they're not small. They're not those false ones that you get that with what's his name? Not the LMA.
New Lexus.
The Lexus comes with 2 false pipes. These are real pipes, and they're not small. They're not small at all. I'm really impressed. With a little bit of a rear diffuser, but it's more of a styling feature. But would be nice if they had a proper diffuser at the bottom, with little vents to help with the aerodynamics.
Yeah, I think the car makes enough of a statement. You don't need to be BMW or Mac, okay?
Yeah. But let's look at that. This back. So it comes with nice. Is the rear spoiler standard?
This car's stock standard as it is now. No.
Oh, this is a standard.
Yeah.
As is. Wow.
The side came in. Look, I mean, with the car it's going to go to the median stuff. Some trim might be different.
Okay.
And again, you're going to get a different version of this next year, but it's a good, just a palette kind of teaser to what it will be in the market then.
Does this come with rear park assist? Oh, there's a little camera. There you got the little camera.
Well, again, in that stereo, it's kind of standard as part of the set thing. So
yeah, so there's a camera. I think it's most important. It's one of the most important upgrades I've ever.
Yeah, so what's cool is if you put the car in reverse,
yeah.
It also has a camera that sits in here.
All right.
That then lights up your left front wheel, so you can't curve the car or anything like that.
Ah, so again, will you explain that? I didn't
well,
get
it's
it.
just when you go in reverse, and then you get this view here of your wheel. So if you're coming into parallel park, you can then see exactly.
Oh,
I
see. So
again, just safety first.
Absolutely. I mean, that's really cool. It makes a lot of sense, and it's not this heavy technology with all these little beeps, lights beeping up, and you don't know exactly where to look. Now it's the important stuff. Right. What was I going to ask? Oh, so rear park assist is there. This little dolphin finny at the back. What's this for? Or is this the stylish features, or was there some sort of transmitter or something inside?
Radio antenna.
Ah, okay. Looks cool. And then last bit, safety. What's the NCAP rating on this car?
Most of our cars are now 5, and then naturally, like EyeSight's won awards on Highway Institute in America. Yeah, so they'll have 7 airbags, kind of just stock standard, safety first always.
Okay.
Active and passive. I mean, passive is the most important, but when the time comes, it'll have curtain rail airbags, all that kind of stuff, knee airbags. Yeah, to look at safety kind of stuff, we look at the Impreza at the moment. That's kind of like the lead in what they've done. They haven't changed some of the seatbelt stuff.
So one of the things that actually stood out for me right now was this side skirts. Are these going to be standard?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, it looks really nice. In the front as well? Is this a standard front?
Again, we don't know.
Okay. Well, it looks really nice. It's actually really good feature. I think on the STR, the new STR, they've done away with the fog lamps, front fog lamps.
Historically, they've never had.
Oh, okay.
The STRs haven't.
Yeah, okay. So at least these will keep them. So it's so the kind of person that would go for this, for the Levorg, is more or less your dad who wants to...
I'd say the enthusiastic dad.
The enthusiastic, there we go, that's the right one. The enthusiastic dad who wants to pretend to be all nice and chirpy with, you know, enough legroom, boot space, and...
You've got to be serious, but you still want to enjoy your playful side every once in a while.
It's like I owned a WRX before your kids.
But now, yes.
Okay, so...
I mean, it's a nice all-rounder.
Okay.
As long as you don't enjoy seats, it's all good.
Yeah. This car's grown up. It's grown up quite nicely, and it's for the grown-ups. Now, what I like about these things is your filter is right on top. You don't have to go like in the old days under the car to get...
Oh, at the end of the day, if you're buying a car like this, you've got a service plan, so it's not really your issue.
Yeah. Well, the difference also is that you can actually see the engine compared to other manufacturers who
cover the whole thing.
Cover the whole thing, and the only thing you can touch is your telephone. Call someone to come and help you, please, because the car's just standing still. Yeah. All right, Marius, Jacques, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and I've had the privilege of getting to review the new Levorg that many people haven't seen or even heard of. So, thank you very much. Thank you, Subaru Somerset West. Awesome, guys. Keep well. Enjoy the day.